Day 3 at SNA 2018. We start today's video report with the multi-mission surface combatant. 4 of those have been ordered by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to reinforce the Royal Saudi Navy Eastern Fleet as part of the SNA 2 program. The MMSC is based on the Freedom-class LCS Lockheed Martin's industry team is building for the US Navy. The model on display at SNA 2018 is a new one reflecting the latest and final configuration selected by the Saudi Navy. It includes a BAE Systems Bofors 57mm main gun, 8 Mark 41 VLS cells placed forward ahead of the bridge, 8 Harpoon anti-ship missiles, a Raytheon Searam launcher on top of the helicopter hangar, and 2 Nexter Narwhal 20mm remote weapon stations. In terms of sensor systems, 2 Cirrus 200 radar and optronic tracking fire control director by Saab are fitted, one forward on top of the deck house and the other one back aft between the Harpoon launchers and the Searam system. The main radar system is a Hensoldt TRS-4D AESA radar. Other sensors likely include a VDS, variable depth sonar, likely from Thales, of CAPTAS type, electronic support measure systems, and the combat management system is said to be similar to the one fitted on board the Freedom-class LCS, the Combat 21 by Lockheed Martin. Below the helicopter deck is a mission bay area with built-in modularity, hull size and shape, propulsion system, power output, helicopter hangar, etc. remain unchanged compared to the US Navy Freedom-class LCS.
So this is a kind of a representative example of Knifefish, which is the Navy's shallow water mine detection system, unmanned underwater vehicle, based on our Bluefin 21-inch diameter product family. Knifefish very particularly was designed to solve the difficult problem of mines in shallow water. And so think in the littorals and in the shallows where mines can be buried, partially buried in the shallow part of the water column, in turbulence, in murky water, some of the very complex problems that the Navy would like to solve, and to solve them with unmanned technology as opposed to putting people in harm's way. This is a program of record for the United States Navy, and General Dynamics Mission Systems was the prime with Bluefin, which was our subcontractor, building the vehicle, and we were the system integrators. A couple of years ago, we bought the Bluefin company, and now it's all part of General Dynamics, and Bluefin is now the name of our products. So yes, the Navy is our biggest customer, and it is a program of record. It is currently marching towards what we call Milestone C, which would be coming up here this spring, and it's been, frankly, a really outstanding 12 months of progress on this program, where we've gotten through our contractors' trials with considerable success. And I should point out that that wasn't necessarily as true a year or two ago. That we were having some struggles, mostly with productization, not so much with mine detection, but making it repeatable, what I call GD quality, that every time you use it, it works and it works correctly, and having it be absolutely of the highest quality that the Navy demands. And that's where we are today. And we've done hundreds of sorties in a row successfully. It's performing really quite well. I think that it's come a long way, and I think that you've seen that even in some of the Navy press releases and our own. Some pretty good progress on this program.
This is the AQS-24. The AQS-24 is the U.S. Navy's program of record mine hunting system that operates with the MH-53s and currently is being operated out in the Arabian Gulf with some USVs for CONOPS development. This mission is designed for mine hunting. It's designed for bottom and volume mines, basically from a little bit below the surface down to the bottom for up to a particular level. What makes this particular system unique is 2 things. One, this system is a synthetic aperture array sonar. Most synthetic aperture array sonars operate only up to about 8 knots. This system operates up to 18 knots. So it can operate much more quickly. And when you're talking about mine hunting, what's important is how fast you can clear the minefield. For the U.S. Navy, they require, in addition to finding the mine and detecting the mine, they require a visual identification before they can do anything else. So the second sensor on this system here is an actual laser. That laser can actually go back right over the same track and get a visual identification on the picture, so that then the decider, the decision maker, whoever that might be, can say, do we want to avoid it, do we want to destroy it, what do we want to do about it? This system is also operated by the Japanese Navy from their MCH-101 helicopters, and it's being looked at both throughout Europe, the Middle East, and Asia for additional navies.
This year, we continue to promote our 35 millimeter Millennium gun, which is a 1,000 round a minute gun, perfect for surface warfare and anti-air warfare, and also for against surface skimming missiles. We've been very successful in with the 20 millimeter. We've got a lot of attention on it. The 35 millimeter we have sold, of course, quite a few to the Danish Navy. In addition, there are other navies in line for interest with it. 35 millimeter is unique in the fact that it has unique ammunition and unique capability to adjust the time of flight of each round as it goes out the barrel, which is a problem that has not been solved by any other cannon. With our cannon, the 35 millimeter revolver cannon, at the very end of it, we have a muzzle brake that in fact measures the velocity of each round as it goes out and adjusts the time of flight for that particular round. So all of the 20 or so round burst that arrives at the target arrives simultaneously and essentially in a wall of steel. All right, as an example of one of the features of our gun system, Millennium gun system, is that it was designed from the beginning as an anti-aircraft weapon system, which means it can elevate all the way up to 85 degrees. There are no other minor caliber guns existent that can elevate to 85 degrees. In an example of the kind of capability, this is a piece out of what we call a witness plate. When you fire this ammunition against a witness plate, you can chew out a piece like that, and that's pretty impressive. We're hoping one of these days we're going to get the Navy on our side. Of course, the issue always remains that when you have programs of record that are easy to maintain and replicate, and if you want to change things, there's a lot of bureaucratic and paperwork associated with changing from one gun system or one system of any type to another system of any type. So we're hoping that the day will come.